Hi everybody, welcome to my floss tube. My name's Doreen and my business name is Privies and Prims. And it's been a while since I did a floss tube. So I have been remodeling this cabin that I'm in and haven't done this wall yet, but I did this wall yesterday. And if you check out my Facebook page, Privies and Prims, you will see how I did it first and then how I changed it and then how I added something else to it. So definitely follow that Facebook page, Privies and Prims, if you're on Facebook. So I'll show that more in the actual video probably for the remodel one. I'm not sure how I'm going to put all these together. I'm tired. If you can't tell, I probably look really tired, but I just had a good nap, except a phone call woke me up from a deep, deep sleep. So I decided to just do a little bit of a floss tube just to kind of touch base with you. I know that the last time, or either the last floss tube or the one before that, there were some giveaways, and I haven't picked the winners for that. I just saw the prizes yesterday up in the loft, and the loft is still packed up. I haven't unpacked anything yet. But I do have those prizes. I just have to go back and watch that video again to find out actually what I was doing with that, and do the random comment picker. And then also I passed 5,000 subscribers, so thank you to everybody who subscribed. And if you haven't already, please do that and then click on that little bell and you'll get a notification when I post a new video. So I also want to do some giveaways for that, but it's just going to have to wait until that loft is unpacked and everything put away, so I know where things are. But I have been doing very, very little cross stitch for the last probably month and a half to 2 months. But I did have one finish, and this is Jingle Bells by Brenda Gervais. Let me put something behind it here. This is on stained Nate Berkus upholstery linen. And I think I changed some of the colors. I'm not sure. But if you're interested, you can message me and I'll let you know. But this is the Jingle Bells by Brenda Gervais. And then what I started after that, and this is my bag from Dot Dot Goose. This is Teresa Kogut fabric, Stitchy Birds. And here's the inside fabric. It's got all kinds of little stitchy sayings on it. So this one is Stacy Nash Primitives Pine Tree Farm Pin Keeps. It's a dark picture. I have had this kitted up probably for over a year, and way back when I was gonna, and I did leave it in my camper for a little while in case I happened to go camping and didn't have anything with me, and then I never did it. But the other day when I finished this one, and then I wanted to finally, I got to a point where I could feel okay to just sit down and relax and do some stitching. This was available. I knew where it was. It was already kitted up, so this is what I started. And for a second there, I thought it wasn't in here. So I haven't got a whole lot done, but I've worked on it. Let me pull my needle out. I've worked on it for a couple nights, and this is how it goes right here. So that's what I have done. The color for the house that I'm using, it's not really as dark and prim as it's supposed to be, so I may be tea staining this or coffee staining it when I'm done. It looks more prim kind of in person, but that's a pretty good color right there. Pretty good representation of it, and it may be fine. It's just, if you look at the picture, it just looks so much more, and I'm not using the called for color. I didn't have it, but it just looks a lot darker on there. And the color I'm using is Freedom. Give me a second. I will find the tag. Maybe. And I think it is a Gentle Arts. I can't find it, guys. Oh, here it is. Okay. This is the thread I'm using right there. That's the blue. So it's, and the linen, was gifted to me, and this is the linen that I'm using. Hopefully that's clear. If not, it is Dixie Sampler Briar Patch 28 count, and that was gifted to me, and thank you to the person that gifted it to me. And I actually was stitching with her last Saturday. Today is, I think it's the 13th of November 2024. And last Saturday, I went to a stitching group in Waynesville, North Carolina, and there were 10 of us there, and 6 of us were, of course I was included in that, but it was 5 of them were girls that come to my retreats at Camping and Stitching Retreat. So 6 of us already knew each other. The others, knew each other throughout, but that's the first time I had attended. So there were 3 or 4, I guess there were 4 people that I did not know, but now I do. So yeah, 4 ladies. So I met some new friends and we had a great time. And Alex is the hostess of that. And it's at the Methodist Church in Waynesville. And I'm going to include a video here of what everybody was working on. And we'll give you the actual name of the church if you're interested. So that was a lot of fun. And I think in December, they meet once a month. It's usually second Saturday. And then I think the next meeting in December will be at Sassy Jack's in Asheville, North Carolina. And we're going to meet there and do some stitching while we're there. And shopping. So that'll be a lot of fun. So I do want to keep attending that whenever I can. It's about an hour and 15-minute ride, but it's not bad. I took my lunch with me. I went a little early, actually, and hit some of the thrift stores first. And we stitched, I don't know, till 3 or 4 o'clock. And then I left because it's an hour and 15-minute ride, and I didn't want to drive home in the dark. Not that I'd turn into a pumpkin, but I just prefer not to do that long ride on a dark highway. So, sounds like a song name, right? So anyway, it was a lot of fun, and I'll definitely do it again. So I am going to be starting my own stitching group here in Burnsville, North Carolina, which is Yancey County. And we probably will start meeting right here at the cabin because it's going to be a really small group. But I have like 6 ladies interested, and I think I can fit 7 comfortably. And I've also contacted local library to see if we could host the group over there. And then we could open it to also crocheting and quilting and knitting and whoever wants to come that's doing, needlework arts. So I'm waiting for them to get back to me. They have to talk to the director about it and everything. So, but the first meeting will probably be next Saturday. See, today is Wednesday, so it won't be this coming Saturday, but probably the next one. And that's the weekend that I was originally going to be hosting a retreat at High Pastures Christian Retreat Center. And that has been canceled because of the hurricane damage at the retreat center. The water just went right under the road and lifted it up and washed the roads out. And they had 60 people there. I think they were youth, teenagers, and they were stranded. And so somebody, I believe if I'm getting the story right, somebody had to hike down and ask for help. And then they went side-by-sides and 4-wheelers and went up and got everybody out. But nobody got hurt. But they are not open for retreats right now because the roads up there are not safe. It's up on the side of a mountain in the woods. And so they had a lot of damage. So that retreat has been canceled. So I'm glad that I'll still get to do some stitching with some ladies. This is really bothering me, this bareness up here. I need to put some stuff up there. So the cabin has hardwood floors, and I waxed them before I moved in with Johnson paste wax. And I will never do that again. It made them look really pretty, but they're very slippery. And I walk around in socks a lot. And yesterday I went right down. So I have a fist-sized bruise on my upper thigh. And I had, when I was doing all this, I had everything laying out on the floor. And thankfully I don't put glass in my frames because when I fell, my hip hit 2 of the frames, and one just popped the cross stitch out the back or the front of the frame, and the other one where its miter corners came apart, and I have to glue it. So nothing actually broke that can't be just put back together. And I didn't break anything on me, but I did get hurt. My hip's pretty sore, my thigh, when I lay on my right side. So now I have to remember to either go barefoot, because then I don't slide, or the socks with the little rubber stopper things on the bottom, and then that'll give me some traction, because I don't really want to wear my shoes in here. So I did that. I'm tired. I fell. My ankle I sprained in 2019, and I've done something. I think I was coming down the loft steps or something, and I must have stepped the wrong way, and I've injured that a little bit. It's not extreme pain, but it's letting me know that it's there, and I've put my ankle brace back on. So, they say with the project, you have the blood, sweat, and the tears. Well, I had the blood like early on. I had the tears when I had my meltdown and blow up. And I've had a lot of sweat and working in here. The sweat equity is a real thing. So I've had the blood, sweat, and tears, but it's worth it. It's cute. I don't have curtains yet. And today I actually bought some tablecloths. I was going to make my curtains. I couldn't decide. And again, this is something I'm putting like little polls on Facebook of which should I do, this or this, on the Facebook page. So I have this Osnaburg hanging up over the curtain rod, and I have these dark red curtains that I already had. So I said, which one would you prefer? And the tan Osnaburg outvoted the red, like, by a landslide. So, but I have to sew them, and I don't like to sew. I like to stitch. I don't like to sew, if that makes sense. So today I was in a store, and it's called Roses, and it's a discount store, and I'm looking at the curtains and everything, and because I have this big window on the front, and it's like 6 feet wide. So I saw tablecloths, and I was like, well, that would save me a lot of sewing, because all I'd have to do is turn the top under and make the sleeve for the curtain rod. And, I could even get the little hook things and not do that. But let me show you them. I'll get you one and show it to you. So this is the tablecloth, and it says it's linen grid. It's 100% polyester, but it has, the linen look to it, and it's a very light tan. So I got 2 of the 52 by 70 and 2 of the 60 by 84. And I'm thinking the 52 by 70 will fit these 2 side windows, and I'll just do one panel and then like use a hook and, like pull it from halfway up into the hook. So, or I actually got all that they had. So if they restock, I can go back and get more if I want to have 2 panels. But I'm going to try this. I have one just clipped to the front window, and it's rather sheer, but you can't see what's out. I can see that there's trees, and I can see the trim on the porch, and I can see the lines in the window, what the grids, but I can't see other than that. So if somebody was standing there, I'd probably be able to see them, but I've got it up, and I want to look at it at night and see, it's a pretty private location here, and I don't like if people are able to see it at night, because it just freaks me out. Even if I'm in the middle of nowhere, it would freak me out. So I'm going to watch tonight when I have the lights on inside, and I'll go out on the porch and check that. But if that works, that has saved me a lot of money, because if you see, these were $5.99 each. And then I got 10% discount because it was senior day. So they're white on the back, and I don't want to open this one up, but it's very thin. They're not like a super great quality tablecloth, which they wouldn't be for $5.99. But I like this fabric, and I like that it actually looks like the Nate Berkus, only it's a lot thinner because it's polyester and not cotton. So we'll see what happens with that. You'll have to follow on Facebook to see, or next floss tube, you'll see what's here, because I have stained glass windows up there putting natural light on me. So this is a great spot to sit when I do my floss tubes. And next time I should have stuff back here and curtains here, so it won't be so white. I think that's it. Stay tuned for the video from Saturday, and as things go along, I will include them in videos. Some of it is going to be in the remodel video, because the remodel is there's not a whole lot left to do in here. Most of the rest is, except I am going to get the mini split unit. But the rest is outside, and that I don't know when that will get done, because that is depending on a brother that's in Georgia. That might not get done until spring. So I don't know how much more video there will be of the actual working on the cabin. It might just be intermixed in the floss tubes. But anyway, thank you for hanging in there with me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe and ring the bell and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about these tablecloths. And here's a question for this week. Have you ever used anything like this for curtains? Like, I know some people use tea towels and just clip them. Have you used anything besides actual curtains for your curtains? So let me know in the comments. All right, see you. And I will also include a picture of this at the end. Bye. And now it's time to unpack the good stuff, the fun stuff. And then I get to shop from my stash, from my boxes, and pick what I'm going to hang up and what is just going to get put away, because I don't have room in this cabin to display all of this. So I have to pick what I'm going to display. This is the hard part, but also the fun part, because I get to decorate again. Like that big star, it's probably not going to work in here, because like right here, there's not a lot of room. There's not a lot of big wall space. So these two guys are going to go right there. I've decided that. That's all I've decided so far. So this will go, actually I decided this too. This goes over my bed. Don't know where that's going to go. Don't know if that's even going to make it to be displayed. And I don't know where those things are going to go. I think I'm going to put that on that door, because I'm going to paint that door a bluish gray. And then the curtains will get changed to tan. Everybody, I am here in Waynesville, North Carolina, and this is Alex, and she started this group, and Alex has a YouTube channel.
Yes.
What's it called?
Stitchers Hollow.
And how's that spelled?
Stitchers with an apostrophe S and then HOLLOW.
Okay. And what are you working on?
I'm working on The Dark Queen of the Earth by Autumn Lane Stitchery.
Okay. And this is my first time here. It's about an hour and 15 minutes from my house. And this is Dottie, and she also has a YouTube channel. And what's it called?
It's called Stitching Scotty.
SCOTTIE or Y?
IE.
IE.
Mm-hmm.
And this is her friend, and she does some floss tube with her, right?
Yes.
And what are you working on? The first Thanksgiving?
I'm working on the first Thanksgiving by Twin Peak Primitives.
And I'll show you a picture. Okay, going around. This is her friend, and I recognize that pattern, and that is the proper stitcher.
Yes.
And can you show us that picture? And this is a fundraiser for the people in North Carolina and Tennessee.
Yes.
Yeah. And the proceeds go to the charity.
Yes, it does.
Oh, for Marshall, actually.
Marshall.
It was for Marshall,
Yeah.
North Carolina. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They got pretty much wiped out. And over here, what's this one called?
It's Schoolhouse Rock
Schoolhouse
by
Rock.
Black Needle Society.
Okay. Do you have a picture? Oh, let me come over here. And you're almost done, right? Looks like you're close.
I just got the schoolhouse on its bottom.
Mm-hmm. And a boat? Is that a boat?
Oh, yeah, the boat from Noah, multiplying by 2.
Okay. Thank you. And over here, Mary Beth.
It's the 1984 Prairie Schooler Santa, and I don't have the picture.
But I want to see the project bag.
Oh,
That's Teresa Koga.
That's a dot goose.
Oh, dot goose.
Yeah.
Dot. Is that what it's called? Dot goose. Yeah,
The
I
lady-
bought
yeah.
from her.
Yeah.
Yes, I have some from her, and she donated some one time
Yeah.
to our retreat. And then over here, and look here. Let's see the project bags. We'll just look at the project bags. And this is Teresa Kogut too, right? Oh,
Yeah.
and this is Teresa Kogut.
So I made that one.
You
and-
made that one?
Yeah, and these two, don't look close. These two I bought from Starry Owl Stitchery.
Okay.
She has the most wonderful,
And should she sew all these squares, or is that just? Yeah, they're actually little pieces.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's Teresa Kogut.
And this one's Lori Holt.
Let's see. This little pumpkin. And that's Lori Holt. I like looking at the project bags.
I do too. I have a bag thing.
Cute.
Yeah, these are really cute. They're really well made. Mine's a copy. And I'm not quite as good as she is.
And you made yours with little squares?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, I don't have that patience.
It's not that hard, really.
Okay. All right, show me what you're working on.
I'm working on the Go Tell It on the Mountain just like Dolores.
And that's yours.
That's mine.
very cute.
Just started today.
I like the fabric.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, we saw Alex's. And then over here, Mary Beth. Oh, I've seen this pattern. Susan. Mary Beth's over there.
I'm working on Rapid Growth
Okay.
by Teresa Kogut.
I like that one. I love the colors
I love
in
it.
that one.
I do too.
And your little
And I-
bag, did you make your little bag?
No, I got that at a retreat. It was the Prim Stitchers.
It's just good for a little one.
Yeah.
Prim
really
Stitcher
like it.
Society.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they were still out there.
I wish they were too.
And then over here we've got some corgis. This is the pattern. Oh, Ready for Autumn, it's called. Super cute. I thought it was Christmas, but it's autumn. There's a lot of red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Red and orange and
very
green.
cute.
Are they still doing it? Are they still selling them?
And then this
Teddy
one is
bears.
teddy bears. And this is intense work here. I can't even imagine doing that. It's a Dimensions, Storytime Bears, and she's just getting started on it. Very good.
This way.
That way. And then I'll show you what I'm working on. This is a new start for me. And it is Stacey Nash Primitives. I've had this for a while and kitted up, but I'm finally starting it. Let me get it. And that's how much I've got done. And I'm using this thread for the house. So that's it. Nice little group here. I'm going to definitely come again. We've got some goodies over there to eat. And it's not too far from home. They meet once a month. Alex, what's the name of the church?
First United Methodist Church of Waynesville.
Waynesville, North Carolina. And Alex works in the office. So if you call, ask for Alex.
Yep.
And she'll tell you the details if you want to come.
Absolutely. Yeah, second
Okay.
Saturdays is generally our rotation.
And it's like 11 to 3 or 4.
5, I've got the room till 5, and we just kind of go till we want to go home.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
until we're too tired. But yes, please, everybody come.
Of course, now it's going to get dark.
Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
dark by 5. All right. Thank you, everybody.